Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today, or rather tonight, I am going to go through my nighttime routine. And if you see me looking this way, it's because there's a mirror there too. So I'm going through my nighttime routine tonight. I am exhausted and I'm ready to go to bed, and I'm going to show you guys everything I do to clear up my angular cheilitis, which is just this lip eczema, dark corners of my lips, and wash all my makeup off, which is super important in keeping clear skin. And so let's get right on into it. Okay, so first things first is I'm going to take off my wig. Now I like to go in with like a cotton ball and a little alcohol, cotton round in this case, and just kind of loosen up the wig area. You could do this with toner too if alcohol doesn't agree with you. But see, I just loosen it up that way for me. This is pivotal when I wear wigs because, ooh, that alcohol's strong, y'all. Pivotal when I wear wigs because I also wash my edges of whatever's on them. So I'm gonna take this off. Ooh, y'all see my little edges. Also, I don't wanna break out along my hairline, so there we go. The first thing I like to do is, after I've taken my wig off, if I'm wearing one that day, is I leave some of my edges out because I actually wash my edges at night. I know that's probably not what everyone else does, but I do that. So I wore makeup today, and I wore it just so I could do this video for you guys to show you guys how I 100% clean my face. It's important that you clean your face 1000% when you're wearing makeup. I start with, obviously, an oil cleanse. My oil cleanser of choice is just this basic DHC deep cleansing oil. I like it a lot. I've used so many different things that I have liked, but they've been super expensive or didn't do that great of a job. I just didn't like them. This is a moderately priced item and I love it. I have went back to it, so it's definitely currently a staple in as far as cleaning. Now, a good to mention, like if you're traveling and you can't get a travel size one of these, they do have them travel size now. You can always use LMS. People love it. It's a collagen cleansing balm, and you know, it helps with that two-step method. But this is my choice, but I use that sometimes if I travel. So I'm just gonna put that much in. You don't need much, just like one squirt. Rub it in my hand, working on my face. Next, I'm just going to wet my hands and massage it in. So, just put some water on my hands. Just got them wet. And now it looks like this. So I rub that oil in first, and then I go in like this. And I do go all over. I still wash my ears, my neck, everything. And I did take a shower, but I still can hit this area just in case. And then I'm gonna rinse my face and then show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so I've rinsed my face and I've gotten off that layer of makeup. I always do a double cleanse when I'm doing makeup. I know a lot of people are like, a double cleanse. Always for me. So I'm gonna use my low pH Cos RX Good Morning Gel Cleanser that I use in my morning routine. If you haven't seen it, check that out. And I'm just gonna use a little bit, rub it in, and work it in and clean my face with this. Hit my ears, neck, my dégagé, and put my boobs up. And I'm gonna get that all cleaned up. Now I'm gonna rinse it off, and I definitely hit my edges just to get any miscellaneous spray, glue, whatever. I don't want to break out there. Okay, we're rinsed. Soap looks gone. Maybe a little more up here on the edges. you can see my edges. I always like try to keep them as clean as possible. I even oil them at night. So I'm gonna go with my muslin cloth. These I get in Amazon, pack of 10, very inexpensive. Definitely less than $10. I think they're like $6 or $7. And I have probably bought 6 or 7 packs of these. One of my favorite products for sure. That's inexpensive that I use for my face. And these are solely used to clean off makeup or anything relating to my face. Neck, décolleté area. So I'm just going and rub all this off. And then I'll show you what the cloth looks like. Let's get it in there. That's what it looks like. And this one was pretty white. Some of them are not as white. Yeah, looks pretty clean, guys. As I got it clean on the first try. If you don't get it clean on the first try, keep cleaning your face, because the oil should break down that makeup, rinse that off, then wash your skin clean with your cleanser. And then if it's not clean after that, wash it again with your cleanser, because your face is dirty and it's not ready for you to really put on all your products so your skin could be okay tonight, you know, while you're sleeping, so it can do its thing. My skin is good now, so we're gonna go in and we're gonna tone. Now, this is the toner that I use in the morning. Sometimes I use it at night. Tonight I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna use the Pixie. And yeah, we're gonna just go over my face with that. Got all my little things right here. Cotton around, wet the cotton around, rub it. Smells so good to me. And I can actually pull this back over my edges. Pretty good. Not too shabby, right? Did really good. Even hitting that neck, that's pretty good. Hit the nose again, go back in there, and boom. I know it looked really rough on my skin, but guys, I'm not that rough. It feels, my face needs massage. My whole body needs a massage, honestly. This quarantine and this COVID, I need a massage. Guys, when I was taking my wig off earlier, this was what around the edges of my wig looked like. I washed my wig and I washed my edges and I cleaned that area because there was so much makeup. Oh my God. Anyway, we finished that part. Next things next is we get into what my dermatologist recommends. So you guys see this angular cheilitis, I think is how it's pronounced. Dark spots, also known as lip eczema, I guess. People know it as that. I've had this my whole life. And I have been treating it with something called clotrimazole HC cream. My dermatologist actually makes this, and I put this on my skin. And I would do it every night, every other night, every 2 nights. She recently told me to stop using this and switch over to something different. She recently was like, stop using that and just go ahead and buy like a 1% clotrimazole cream over the counter. So I found it in the form of athlete's foot. All right, crazy. She wants me to do that every single night. So here we are. We're gonna put just a little bit and a little bit here, just a little bit more. And so basically what I'm trying to figure out with my skin is how much do I need to use to get rid of it or to keep it at bay, because it's a chronic thing that I'm probably gonna have forever. That's basically how it's been explained to me. And I've used Murad hydroquinone, and that did not work for me, guys. It actually made my skin white, which is like, why is it all of a sudden like it's brown to white skin? So it made it white and it just went back to the same color. So now we're doing this on the corners of my lips. And guys, honestly, I'm hoping for the best. It's something I've had for a long time. It can make you very self-conscious. I've had it for a while, so I'm just used to it now. It sucks, but it is what it is. What are you gonna do? It's in my DNA. Next things next is she also gave me a tretinoin, which is like a 0.05% tretinoin. That's what it looks like. It has its oils, kind of has just been in my, just around here. It's not too old, but I'm using this. It's like a retinol, but it's a very, very, very low retinol because my skin is so sensitive. So she asked me to do a pea size. If she watches this video, she's gonna be like, that's not a pea size. But I like to go all over on my face, and then I'm just gonna go in and rub it in. Hit my cheeks. I don't hit my neck with this like I do in my morning skincare routine, because guys, I shouldn't be hitting my neck with this. It can be very strong, so my neck is very sensitive, so hit that in there. So there we go. It's all rubbed in, and we're just gonna let it sit for a minute. I cannot put on anything over this. I have to kind of let it get a little bit more tacky, and then I'll go in with my tried and true trusted serums. Okay, and so my skin should be fairly tacky. Yep. And then, okay, so tretinoin's on. Now we're going in with my serums. You know, I'm just going in with my, I think I've learned how to pronounce my niacinamide 10% and zinc 1% from The Ordinary. We have that, and then we're gonna go in with hyaluronic acid right after that. And yeah, let's get into it. So just like in the morning routine, I'm gonna drop. I always do some on my nose. I feel like my nose has an island all on its own. I'm just gonna go in. Nice, feels nice. Then we're going with the hyaluronic acid. So we're gonna let this dry down. As we let that dry down, we're gonna look for any bumps I may have on my face, because I use something called Epiance to treat just a little bump here and there. I got it from my esthetician. Then cotton ball. And by the morning, I won't even be there. This stuff is great. This stuff is epic. And actually a cotton swab, not a cotton ball. Okay, so skin looks okay. We're gonna go ahead and move on to just my eye cream. I feel like I should have more steps at night, but guys, I don't. This is pretty simple for somebody who will have like 20 steps, you know, 10 minimum. So go in with my rose, and I use a lot of the same stuff at night and the morning, so, and vice versa. So I don't use a sunscreen, so I'm gonna go in with The Ordinary's organic cold pressed rosehip seed oil at night. That's something that I'm going in with. So we're gonna just take this oil and put it on my skin, strip a little bit. Not as much as I would if it was a serum, but it's an oil, and so we're just gonna. Now, sometimes I go in with oil, sometimes I go in with CeraVe. The oil is kind of a newer thing that I'm trying out because I love to be glowy. And we're gonna let that dry down. Let's put a little oil on my neck. I heard moisture helps prevent lines, so let's get in there. I'm gonna put a little bit on my lips too. Nice. Next, we're gonna go in with Aquaphor tonight. Sometimes I go in with Aquaphor. Sometimes I go in with this Agave by Bite. I really enjoy it. I got it as a sample, and it's amazing on the lips. So it's either Aquaphor or this. Maybe, you know what, tonight we're gonna go in with this Bite. I'm gonna just put some on my lips. Go in. And I just let it stay on there. smells amazing. My lips always feel so good. I'll just leave it on there. I don't know if you're supposed to, but that's what I've been doing. Hasn't hurt me yet. And so sometimes I go on with surveys, sometimes I don't. I really feel like tonight I'm gonna just put a smidge of survey on because the moisture, maybe it's CeraVe. Guys, feel free to let me know in the comments if I'm pronouncing something wrong and the right way to pronounce it, because a girl needs to know how to pronounce things. So I'm just gonna go in with just a little bit of CeraVe. And this is my night skincare routine. Like, it's this simple and basic. It feels like a lot at night to me, but honestly it's really not that much more than the morning. There's a few extra products, but honestly it's just like I like to be shiny as hell at night, and I do this before I lay on my pillow. And I think it's very important to note that I sleep on a satin or a silk pillowcase. So I've been sleeping on satin. I'm still waiting for my silk pillowcases to come, and y'all know I ordered Jackie Aina silk pillowcases. Support my girl. But that's what I sleep on. It's better for your hair and for your skin, and so that's what I like to sleep on. That's what I would recommend you sleep on. Some other products that I have this Time Revolution First Mist treatment that I like to spray on at night sometimes. Just not because it does anything amazing, but because it feels really good to me. And at night I like to feel like just clean and pampered. Like, it's my favorite thing to feel clean and pampered and shiny. So when I wake up in the morning, people are like, you glow in the morning? Yep, because I was shiny as hell last night. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this with friends. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them. And you can find me on Instagram, on social media, if you want to ask more questions or anything of that nature. Again, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys soon.